Good afternoon. Today I'm going to walk you through how to set up an e-portfolio. Considering that you are only taking this class completely online, this is how we'll probably need to do our portfolio for this semester. In a typical seated class, you would do an actual 3-ring binder with sheet protectors and all of that. But being that you opted to take this class completely online, we will need to change that format. So I did a little bit of research and I found a free e-binder or e-portfolio website, and that website is www.livebinders.com. So I'm going to type that up here into my my URL bar. Livebinders.com. Now when we get to livebinders.com, it's going to want you to either sign up or sign in. So you will first need to go to sign up and create a username and password. I'm going to go ahead to log in because I already have a username and password. So I log in and you can see that I've already created a couple of e-portfolios, one for my ACA 115 course. This is an instructor portfolio. Then I created another one for my ACA 122 course. However, if I wanted to start a new binder, which is what I would like to do, I'm going to click Start a Blank Binder. Okay, we can name it. I'm going to name it ACA 115 Portfolio. I'm going to put my description. This is my ACA 115 e-portfolio. I'm not going to add any tags. You can put it under personal. You could do education. I'm going to change it to education. You can make it public or private. However, if you make it private, go ahead and do an access key because you're going to end up having to share this with me. So my access key is going to be ACA 115 portfolio. So I'm going to go to create new binder. It was whenever I hit this page that I realized I probably should do a video because I wouldn't know what to do. It actually took me a little while to kind of move around and figure out what everything was and what everything did. So I decided, well, I might save you the trouble and help you just see kind of where you need to start and how you should start labeling your tabs and how to add the content to your portfolio. So the first thing that I want you to do is go to binder settings. Okay, as you can see, this has already copied over your binder name, description, category, the tag, and everything. It is here that we can change the look of our binder. We can do stack tabs, scrolling tabs, side tabs. I'm going to keep it as stack tabs for now. We can change it, later, and we can see what that looks like later on. I'm going to go ahead and change my color. I'm going to go right here, and we're going to do a, let's see, let's do this color, pretty blue. Alright, and then our tab color we will set to maybe a pretty hot pink or something. Alright, it is here that you can also do your binder cover. Now, you will need to do a cover page. However you want to do your binder cover is totally up to you. If you would like to upload a file, if you like to use a current tab, this is like if you have like a picture or something. If you would like to add a video or something like that, I'm going to do upload a file, and I'm going to actually choose a picture. And let's see, I'll do this one right here because this is some of our ACA instructors. You go to open and then upload. It's telling me that it's already been uploaded. Alright, and so that's working. It's magic. Alright, so I'm going to go to save. Everything's been saved. As you can see, my background changed and my tabs changed. Now I need to go and I need to start with my first tab. Okay, so tab 1 is actually going to be goals. Alright, this little arrow down button allows me to do some different things. I can add a sub tab, I can copy a tab, paste a tab, move it, I can change its color again, all that stuff. But the main thing that I really want us to focus on is what kind of content we put into our tabs and how we organize that. So once you've named that tab, now let's go and let's look at some content that we can add. You can upload a file. You can add a link. add other content, and you can set the text layout. So for this particular one, it might make sense to do a 2-column text, and I'll show you why in just a minute. And I just click out of this. I can add my tab here just by copying this information and start typing. Maybe short-term and long-term goals. Alright, the 2-column text for this side, I would put short-term goals. Okay, now you have to have 2 short-term goals. Then over here on this side, we have a long-term goals. You have to have 2 long-term goals. They have to be written smartly. Some of the stuff we've already gone over. Alright, so now I'm done with that. And that tab looks good. And hit the done. Alright, and hit done on all of them. And this shows me kind of what it's going to look like. Now, let's say I want to go ahead and I want to view. One of the things that I like about this is that you can present it. Okay, so now we're going to preview it. So as you can see, I have my tabs up here. The first tab was the goals, short-term and long-term goals. Tab 2, I don't have anything. And tab 3, I don't have anything yet. But as you can see, we do have our goals in there. Okay, so now move on to my next tab, which is tab 2. I'm going to rename it. Okay, now with this tab, I have several things that need to go under this tab. So we come right here to add a new sub-tab. Okay, now this new sub-tab, the first one is going to be entitled the Highland Code Career Key. All right. And again, you have options over here to copy and paste, move, etc. The only thing you can't do with this one is that you cannot change the color of it. So if we come to the Comprehensive Education tab, I can add content here. And I might will do a text content, do a title, and close it. And I might add okay. My subtitle would be maybe the things that are going to be in here. Let's see, your Highland Code Career Key, your next semester schedule, your 4-semester, or it's 4 to 6 semester plan of study, and your program of study guide. Okay, so now I can go to the Highland Code Career Key and I can add content there. Now when I add content here, it is probably going to be a upload a file. Okay, so I can choose a file to upload. I can also set my media. So like I can set it like this right here and go to upload a file. I'm going to choose a file. Let's see here. There it is. Open. Upload. Alright. You can see it's uploaded in the background. Alright, I can add my title. That whenever I changed the text layout, it allowed me to have a title. Okay, so now I can scroll through the Highland Code Career Key. Now, as you can see, I don't have mine completed. You will. Yours will be in the form of a scanned in, maybe picture of some sort, or it could be that you scanned it in and saved it as a PDF. You can actually do that. So that's kind of where you want to go. Now, let's say that I don't really like the font that I'm using. You click on any of these arrow down buttons, they add more options. So maybe I want veranda. and maybe I want to change the color of it to like that color. All right, and now I'm done. All right, so I can actually go to, at this point, let's do this. Let's go to View and Present. Okay, I got goals, short-term, long-term, comprehensive education plan. As you can see, I've got a list of what's going to be in here. The first thing is the career key, the Highland Co career key. All right, so now you can add another sub-tab under the comprehensive education plan. All right. Now, as you can see, it put it over here. Now, we're going to want to move this. Let's go ahead and move it. Move to the right. Okay, very good. All right, now this one is going to be our next semester schedule. Whatever you do, you know, whatever order you put it in is fine. Just make sure that it matches the order that we put on this original here. So that was the next semester schedule. All right, so when I click on it, I need to go to Add Content. We want to select the text layout. And this is, again, you know, you can do a title and media, text and media. Maybe you want to explain some things. If that's the case, you would do text and media. I'm going to do title and media. And I'm going to upload a file. Okay, now I'm going to choose that file. And this one is, let's see if I can find a next semester schedule. It would be something that looked kind of like this. Open, upload. Okay, it's coming up in the back. All right, close it. And this one is going to want you to download. So one good thing about this is that if you upload it as a PDF, it'll show like in this area right here. But if you only do like a Word document, then you're going to have to download it. So one thing that you might want to do is go ahead and convert everything to a PDF. And how you do that, like I have a document here right now. If I went to File, Save As, I can simply save it, file name, whatever, and then come down here and save it as a PDF. So that might be something that you want to think about doing. All right. So with that being said, then you would go on and you would add another. You hit the Comprehensive Education tab again. You would add another sub-tab, and that next sub-tab we would need to move, obviously. Keep on moving it. And we will rename it whatever comes next. And then tab 3 would be your learning styles inventories. All right. And then if we need to add a tab, we just click add a new tab. And this would be sample coursework. Now I'm asking you to submit sample coursework. And now sample coursework are graded pieces of coursework. Now these things could have come off Moodle. They could be from some of your CETA classes. They can come from this class. But it needs to be something that was graded that you're proud of, that you want to show off. And how you would do this is, again, if it's electronic, you can enter the URL here. Or you can download it as a PDF and upload. You can scan it in if you need to do that. But basically, I want to see the work that you did and the grade that you got and any comments that your teacher gave to you. Now, the rest of the information about your portfolio is in Moodle, and you can look at what each tab is, what each section is, and what goes into each section. So your learning styles inventories, we're going to take the VAC and the BARSH and left brain, right brain, and another one, I cannot remember right now what the other one is, but you would put all of those in here into this web binder. All right, and then you would submit it. And whenever you submit it, what we would do is we would come right here to share. You do a link or an embedded link. All right, so that gives you the URL to the binder. You just copy and paste and put this into an email to me, or I can put it, I can put a place where you can link it in Moodle. If If you have any questions, of course, call me. Thanks.